Welcome students again in the topic electrostatics. My name is Dr. Shushankar Mitkari, Department of Physics, Sri Siddheshwar Mahavidyalay, Mazalgaon. Students, in my previous lecture, we learned the Gauss law. Now today, I teach to you the applications of that Gauss law which you have to learn. Okay, these applications are related to that of the symmetrical body. So from that symmetrical body, today we take a spherical charge. Here we learn the point, the electric field due to a uniform charged sphere. So for that we consider a conducting sphere, that is the uniform sphere. On that uniform sphere, the number of positive charges are situated. Okay, this is the symmetrical sphere, so therefore all the charges are symmetrically situated on that spherical conductor. Okay, so here we have to consider this a is nothing but the uniformly charged conducting sphere. On that the number of charges are situated of radius capital R. Okay, and this conducting sphere is placed in a permittivity epsilon 0. Here this is nothing but the in the free space. Okay, so let we consider a point P which is situated outside the charged conducting sphere at a distance r from the center of that conducting sphere, and here we have to considering the center O of that the conducting sphere. So the distance between O and the point charge P is nothing but the considered as small r. Okay, where we want to find the electric field intensity. Okay, now we go to the next. To find the electric field outside a uniformly charged conducting sphere B, we have to consider this conducting sphere. We have to draw at the point P is considered as B of radius small r. That is, you know that the from point O to P we consider the distance is nothing but the small r. So we have to taking this distance, we have to draw the sphere which is called as the imaginary sphere, and this is also called as nothing but the Gaussian surface at point P. Okay, now due to the spherical symmetry, the field is perpendicular to the surface and has the same value at all the points on that Gaussian surface. Those we have to draw at the point P, which is also called as the imaginary surface, and this is also called as the Gaussian surface. So on that Gaussian surface, at any point the electric field intensity is the same, and those electric lines of forces are emitting from the point charges which are placed on that spherical surface are always perpendicular to any point. Okay, so now when we have to taken the equation about that Gaussian surface, from that Gauss law is nothing but the integration over a closed surface E into ds is equal to q divided by epsilon 0. Now you know that this ds is nothing but the small surface area, or it is also called as the unit surface area. When you are to gathering all such unit areas, you know that this is nothing but the whole surface area of the sphere. So therefore here we have to taken the integration of all such a small ds is equal to 4 pi r square. This is nothing but the surface area of the Gaussian sphere, Gaussian surface B. Okay, we put this value in that above equation, so we get this equation, sorry, we get this equation. Here I mark it. So we get this equation E into 4 pi square is equal to q divided by epsilon 0. Now we want to find the value of only E. So therefore E is equal to 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon 0 q divided by r square. This 4 pi r square got here, then in the denominator. Okay. Now, if rho is the volume charge density of the sphere, then how to write it? The volume charge density rho is equal to, that is, we say that charge per unit volume. So therefore, here I have to writing charge per unit volume of that sphere, that is nothing but the our original sphere, that is 4 pi r cube, where r, capital R, is nothing but the those we have to considering the conducting sphere. Okay, so therefore small q is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube into rho. This rho is also called as the volume density, volume charge density. Okay, now we put this value of q in the above equation. What we get? We get E is equal to 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon 0 into, we put the value of that q, that is 4 by 3 pi r cube into rho divided by small r square. Now this 4 pi get cancelled, and here remains only rho r cube divided by 3 epsilon 0 small r square, where this capital R is nothing but the radius of our considering sphere, and small r is nothing but the radius of the Gaussian surface. Remember that. And this here, the rho is nothing but the volume charge density. So depending upon these three, that is rho, capital R and small r, we have to getting the value of electric field intensity at a point which is present outside the charged sphere at point P. So this is nothing but the final equation of charge present outside the conducting sphere at a distance small r. Okay.